He's been called the Prince of Darkness, a legend, a madman, and a miracle for simply being alive. This is the story of Ozzy Osbourne, the man who faced his demons, both on stage and inside his own mind, and somehow survived it all. Born John Michael Osbourne in Birmingham, England in 1948, Ozzy grew up in poverty. He struggled in school, battled dyslexia, and often felt like an outsider. But one thing gave him purpose: music. In 1968, Ozzy teamed up with Tony Iommi, Geezer Butler, and Bill Ward to form a band that would change music forever: Black Sabbath. Their sound? Heavy, dark, unlike anything the world had heard before. And Ozzy's haunting voice became the soundtrack of a generation's rebellion. But behind the screams and sold-out shows, Ozzy was falling apart. Fame brought pressure, pressure brought drugs, and drugs brought chaos. By the mid-1970s, Ozzy was spiraling, addicted to alcohol, cocaine, and whatever he could get his hands on. He once admitted, "I was out of control, completely out of control." The madness people saw on stage wasn't just an act. It was real. Then came the infamous moments that made headlines: biting the head off a dove, and later, a bat. Some called it satanic, others called it insanity. But Ozzy said he didn't even know what he was doing. His mind was clouded by drugs and alcohol. These moments turned him into a myth. But behind the myth was a man quietly drowning. When Black Sabbath finally fired him, Ozzy hit rock bottom. He isolated himself, drinking nonstop. Then a lifeline appeared. Sharon Arden, the daughter of his manager. She became his partner, his manager, and eventually his wife. Together they rebuilt his career and saved his life. With Sharon's help, Ozzy released solo albums that became instant classics: Blizzard of Oz, Diary of a Madman, No More Tears. The Prince of Darkness was back, and stronger than ever. In the 2000s, the world saw a new side of Ozzy. Through the reality show The Osbournes, fans met the man behind the madness. Funny, confused, loving, and vulnerable. He wasn't just a rock god anymore. He was human. Today, Ozzy Osbourne is a survivor of addiction, fame, and his own mind. His body may be frail, but his spirit remains unbroken. He once said, "I'm not proud of everything I've done, but I'm still here, and that's something." Behind the darkness lies a man who turned pain into music and madness into legend. This was Ozzy Osbourne's battle with demons, the story behind his madness. If you enjoyed this story, hit subscribe and join us next time as we uncover the untold stories behind the legends of rock.